It appears that Joe Biden possibly soiled himself in Normandy, France for the D-Day commemoration. This is Joe Biden in an awkward position, squatting next to Emmanuel Macron and Jill Biden.
So, first of all, shout out to the veterans. We want to always give the veterans respect for enlisting in war. Very courageous thing they did. So always want to give my honorable respect to the veterans. Now, we have a serious problem, and it's one of those things that, like, I feel like people don't want to talk about. Like, if I go ahead and title this, like, Tim Pool talks about Joe Biden pooping himself, like, nobody is going to watch because it's like, oh, it's Joe Biden. Who cares, right? We do need to care. This is really happening. Jill, whatever her name is, Jill Biden, she looks mortified. Emmanuel Macron, he's like, let me just look the other way because this is really happening and I cannot believe what I'm involved in. I can't believe what these Americans, these stanky Americans have done to me. This is how the world stage looks at us, by the way. And then you have him right here. He realizes exactly what's going on and he's like, oh my God, right? Okay.
People look kind of confused as to what he's doing. And then after the ceremony, Jill Biden ushers Joe away while Macron goes to greet the World War II veterans. The speculation coming from many people is that Joe Biden had an accident at the ceremony for World War II commemoration and was supposed to stay to meet the veterans, but was scuttled away. Well, I have the video here for you, and I'll describe it, and we'll talk about this. If I was going to make a bet, if someone came to me and said, good sir, Tim, would you like to place money down on whether or not Joe Biden pooped himself? I would bet he did.
If you guys like content like this that I've been making, please don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and the notification bell. And I always am very grateful for everybody who's watching.
It's not the first time we've heard this story. There was a rumor circulating out of Rome that when Biden went to meet the Pope, he had an accident and they had to change his clothes or something. Now, Snopes and manufacturers say it's false. It's not true. And I'm like, well, it's not that it's not true. It's unproven. People have made the claims. Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. The media will come out and say, no way. The liberals are going to come out and be like, oh, come on. He didn't poop his pants. Dude is 81. Okay. I did the research. I'm sorry. Around 30% of people over the age of 80 wear adult diapers.
Okay, so that doesn't even have to be it, right? Like, guys, bear with me, okay? Sometimes I get annoyed that people think that they're experts of everything. And I'm not coming at Tim necessarily, but I'll just say this. It doesn't have to be an age thing, right? So it just doesn't have to be. So we don't even have to say it's that he's 81. It's that he already looks like he has a cognitive impairment, right? He's going to play the clip and we're going to look at the clip, guys. So please stick with me here, okay? He has a cognitive impairment and we knew that before people went and voted for him. I'm at the point in America where I'm really starting to get so frustrated with people and their commentary a little bit that I'm just like, you know what, man, I don't even care. Y'all do whatever you guys want to do. Everybody knew what this was going into it. And people were shamed for saying that Joe Biden was too old to be, or not even too old, too cognitively impaired to be the leader of the, quote, free country, the free world. We have lost our position on the world stage. Not just the fact that we have no diplomacy coming out of the White House at all. I mean, there's no reason why we should have 300,000 NATO troops getting ready to form lines and go into Russia, which is our troops, right? That should not be happening because if we had diplomacy, we could have nipped this in the bud in April 2022. Okay, but instead, we have a president who's cognitively impaired. And like people get mad at you for saying this. Republicans haven't even pretended to impeach Joe Biden. I'm so disillusioned with the country right now. I have to it's annoying. It is. So it's not even just like, oh, you did the research, right? You don't have to do any research. Everybody always wants numbers. Oh, what are the stats on 80s? I'm talking about this individual man. Because there's a lot of these veterans who are over there that are older than Joe Biden. I can tell you that this man right here with the tie on, I bet you he still is continent. Continent meaning that he does not use the bathroom on himself. I'm a nurse. So, and not that makes me special, but you know what I mean? Like, this is what I do. I care plan this stuff.
I don't mean to disparage the elderly. It will happen to the best of us. We have all, in a period in our lives, pooped our pants. We were babies and toddlers and we had diapers. And as you get older, there's a reason they sell these products. I do not believe there's any indignity in recognizing that when you get old, you need modern conveniences to keep yourself clean. Look, it's there's, but the liberals are saying, yo.
I'm not even going to stay stuck on what Tim is saying because he's actually getting on my nerves too. So we're just going to go right into the clip, guys. I'm just trying to see us go right into this clip. You know, we don't even need to talk about the liberals. All right, let's just get into the clip.
Let me play the video for you guys. I don't think there's any sound. Yeah, there's no sound in the video. All right, so here you have Biden shaking the hands of Emmanuel Macron.
And then that Emmanuel Macron, I would feel devastated to know I should. Okay, all right, let me just go ahead.
And then he leans over and just begins to do this squat, this weird half squat. Oh, comes up a little bit. Oh, goes back down. What's he doing? Goes back up. Comes back down. Dude, the first thing I thought when I saw this was, holy crap, he's pooping. He's pooping. He can't.
And you know what? And I'm not even trying to give Biden any kind of like respect or anything, but I don't have to also say that he's pooping necessarily. He might have thought he was going to sit down and realize that if he sat down, he would have fell. I need to see the after effect. I need to see Joe Biden hustling him out the way. So let's see if he gets into that point.
On an invisible chair. This is what I'm saying. Okay. You explain to me exactly what it is Joe Biden is doing right now as he squats back, and he's got the grimace on his face too. He
doesn't have the grimace on his face. He always just looks like that. So I want to see the part where Joe Biden, moves him right along. But let's see too what Tim is reading here. Oh, this is okay. So everybody's using Chat GPT to get the answers. We are becoming a society that's like, I don't need stats and numbers. I don't. Like, I really don't. If you guys want to hear the stats and numbers, I don't need them because I work with it all the time. So I can look and tell that he probably thought he was going to sit down. And I'm not making any excuses because I believe when he went to go meet, quote, King Charles or whatever they call him, Prince Charles and whatever, they said that he did that there. And you know why this kind of story irritates me is because what are we going to do about it? We're going to elect him again? I don't know. But what about, you know what I mean? Like, why should I get mad? Like, why should I get mad? Like, Republicans do nothing. Nothing.
They said the same thing. Biden just pooped his diaper. What did the RNC research say? They say awkward and a wincing face. Because what is he doing, man? Here we go. Kevin Dalton with this video. Check it out. Joe Biden. And this is 8:38 a.m. This video of Biden being whisked away is before all of he must have pooped his pants. Look at this. He's being whisked away by Jill. Just let's get out of here. Let's just walk away. And there they go, leaving. And then the camera pans over and there's Macron rushing over to greet the veterans. There he runs over and he starts shaking hands and Joe. This has got to be a mistake.
And so what he's doing is what our president should be doing, greeting the veterans, the American veterans and everything. Like, that's what our president should be doing, but he's not. He's busy being whisked away because, he took a poop. He did. The whisking away lets me know that he took a poop. So this is what this is. The only thing I can pray for at this moment, because Republicans, again, I'm not going to, it is what it is, right? Y'all are probably like, what are Republicans going to do about this? I don't know. Pretend to impeach him. Something. Y'all had the House for 2 years and we did nothing. Anyway, what I pray, yes, I do, is that Joe Biden one day gets on the microphone and comes out and says exactly what he's thinking and just goes off like a belligerent old man. He has every right to do so. They should not have to dose him up, allegedly, in my opinion, to get him to go out and perform the way they want him to. That's what I want. I want America to see exactly what kind of games they're playing with us. People need to get mad. And I think I'll just leave it there.